15 Best Places to Go for Your Honeymoon. Usually taking place immediately following the wedding ceremony, the history of honeymoons goes back a long way. But we're not here to discuss their history. We're here to fill your head with ideas for all the places you could run off to with your spouse. You may want something classy, different, or special, but probably not too costly. Something that will be memorable but at the same time doable. If this is you, then read on for the best places to go for your honeymoon and plan on making the most of your time together. Kenya. Kayaking in Kenya is like setting your foot in paradise, where you will witness the abundance of flora and fauna, together with the majesty of nature such as the pristine forests and the fascinating sight of Mount Kilimanjaro. This is also the perfect place for an adventure that unleashes the wild side of every tourist and couple that visit. California. There are so many places to visit in California that going through all the many famous places there would take you many days. However, if you want to focus on the locations that would set the mood and create those special moments, visiting Disneyland would be one of the best choices. The theme park is so vast that it not only offers rides for kids but also a number of attractions that would appeal to an older crowd. Florida. Floridabing in the Sunshine State only means that you would be experiencing a lot of sun, even in wintry days. Known to be one of the best destinations for honeymoons at any time of the year, Florida gives you the ambience of the Caribbean without going too far from the city. Thailand. Aside from tasting their exotic food and colorful culture, Thailand is also an amazing destination for couples who would like to have an encounter with world-class spa and wellness services, all provided by courteous and accommodating staff. You can also feel the embrace of temperate wines as you stay at bungalow beaches that give you all the privacy you need, while hearing the hush of splashing waves underneath the perfect evening sky. Cook Islands. If you are looking for an out-of-country destination that takes heed to your demand of seclusion and isolation, then going to Cook Islands is the perfect option for you and your spouse. Choose between two of the grandest locations where you would like to spend time together, such as the Aitutaki Lagoon and Rarotongan Beach resorts. As the island is average in size with a limited number of people, you can expect that intimate moments to be spent quietly, as if you are the only couple in the world. New Zealand. You are in for a treat when you visit New Zealand as your honeymoon destination. Why is that? First of all, most of the natural sceneries here, especially those in the colder parts of the country, are so magical that some of them have been used in the filming of Lord of the Rings. Second, with only 4 million people in a place that's as big as the UK, you can expect that most of the locations here, including islands, beaches, plains, hilltops, and forests, are all to yourself, particularly in off-peak seasons. Third, with such diverse geographical features all crammed together in one country, you can do all sorts of stuff that you have never done before as a couple. Aruba is another one of the many honeymoon destinations that offer temperate weather all year long. So whether you take your time off before spring or just in time for winter, reaching this place would be the same no matter your holiday preference. What's special about having a honeymoon here is that you get perks and other free items as you stay in one of the hotels that support the One Cool Honeymoon program. Imagine walking along 7 miles of white sand beaches, snorkeling in the clear blue waters, and going from one island to another by foot or by boat. You can even ride a horse or a glass-bottom boat along the beach. Australia. The continent of Australia is such a big place that it can be quite overwhelming to visit as a honeymoon destination. If you love to experience the beach and spend time with water activities, the East Coast, which has Fraser Island, Hyams Beach, and 90 Mile Beach, would be the best choice for you. Go down south, and you are in for a cold treat with snow-capped mountains and frozen hills. Stay in the middle and you can encounter forests, caves with ancient drawings, and other natural wonders like Ayers Rock. U.S. Virgin Islands. Simply put, the U.S. Virgin Islands is one of the destinations you can visit for island hopping fun, whether it may be in St. Croix, St. John, St. Thomas, and other smaller isles that can be found nearby. Although you are already imagining water sports as the main activity here, there are a number of other things to be done here as well. Watching the sunset from a skyride, seeing the fishes 15 feet underwater from an observatory, exploring different ruins, and shopping for tax-free goods or local crafts are all good examples. Costa Rica. Costa Rica. Going to Costa Rica is a journey that can give you fresh air, away from the common pollution and stress of busy city life. Known to be one of the many countries that are aiming for minimizing carbon footprints, you can expect flora and fauna at its most natural state, where forests and other ecosystems have been preserved by government efforts. Trekking, nature tripping, birdwatching, and other outdoor activities would be your main avenue of spending intimate times together. But in case you get tired of all the walking, you can get on the Pacific side of the country and experience beaches with blue waters that invite rest and relaxation. Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos, famous for having one of the longest coral reefs in the world. Aside from the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, Turks and Caicos is a destination for couples who love to spend more time underwater, with world-class scuba diving facilities and services. Despite being a choice location known to many, there are beaches and areas there that seclude the couple from the crowd, letting them have the time of their lives in a place far away. South Africa. South Africa. Although there are attractive beaches and relaxing coastlines on the edges of South Africa, you just cannot overlook the fact that this region offers some of the rarest and up-close moments on Earth, where couples can watch leopards, rhinoceros, buffaloes, lions, and elephants in their actual habitat. Their well-planned hotels also serve as an oasis after a tiring day of venturing on the savannah, thanks to indoor pools that are exclusive for couples. Bali. Bali. Prepare to be embraced by one of Asia's best destinations for couples, especially those who are looking for something different. Aside from seeing Bali's white sand beaches and enjoying their many water sport activities, you can also find yourself playing with wild monkeys or receiving a massage from one of the many rejuvenating spas located here. Greece. Greece. There are many things to expect in Greece, and exploring places like Athens, Acropolis, Crete, or Aegina would also give you moments of embarking on a whole new adventure. France. France. Though France may be a big place for you to explore and visit, setting your sights on the City of Lights should help you keep your honeymoon together. Paris, also known as one of the most romantic cities in the world, has received its title because of the ambience in the city that can be felt everywhere you look. Whether you eat a dinner for two atop the Eiffel Tower, experience serenades in the streets, or savor the genuine French breads and the sweet wine, you can have an amazing time anywhere you go around this amorous city.